the first discussion in the first hearing we had with the minority leader that May 2021 could be the next election.
So
However,
are we violating the law if we hold the elections or the barangay election in May of 2021?
however, there were
And are we not violating the law if we will hold the election in October or May of 2023?
Firstly, I think we will not be in violation of May 2021. However,
TV online channel, in the service of the Filipino online world.
I don't think I heard one very basic question. And if the sponsor would care to yield to that one very basic question, why are we postponing?
we are postponing because we're in violation of the law. Both the local government code as well as RA 9164 indicate that barangay officials as well as SK officials should have a term of 3 years. If we carry on and have the elections earlier, we will in fact only be giving them 2 years. Less than 2 years, that is correct.
Is that the reason? Are we not also violating the law by giving that reason? There was a barangay election in May of 2018.
That is correct.
Why don't we just follow the regular term of office and hold the next election?
Correct. That was the first discussion in the first hearing we had with the minority leader that May 2021 could be the next election.
So are
However,
we violating the law if we hold the elections or the barangay election in May of 2021?
however, there were
And are we not violating the law if we will hold the election in October or May of 2023?
firstly, I think we will not be in violation of May 2021. However,
So I hear that clearly. There is no violation of the law if we hold it in May of 2021. So why not hold it in May 2021?
there are a number of reasons.
That's
Among
what I'm asking. Anong reasons?
Yes,
Why
a
are we-
number of reasons, in fact, na unang-una, dapat mauna yung national election sapagkat ang preparasyon noon 2.5 years. Pagkatapos, yung issue rin po na talagang pinoproblema, yung procurement kasi and the bids and awards, pag nagsapaw-sapaw, magkakaroon ng problema. And thirdly, I think there are precedents, in fact, of 2013, 2018,
I don't get it, Mr. President. Are there political considerations here? Meaning, if we allow or we hold the barangay election 1 year ahead of the national and local elections, mas magastos. Kasi marami manghihinging barangay chairman. Ganun ba yung dahilan? Let's be practical and I will yield.
No, I think
I will submit.
in reality, the sense was that there was no desire for a proxy war on the barangay level that would presage the national election. Instead, what we preferred was there would be a new mandate for whoever the national or local officials would be, and therefore a neater, more effective governance would be instituted kung pagkatapos na ng national yung barangay at SK.
Kasi kung practical yung dahilan, papayag naman po kami. Kung mas magastos kung mauna yung barangay election kaysa sa local and national election, then let's call a spade a spade. Pero kung violation of the law, na wala naman, the difference is... So why don't we just follow the regular term of office of barangay officials and hold elections in May of 2021. Hindi na tayo nag-uusap ng mag-overlap, mag-extend, mag-overage. Wala na tayo pag-uusapan gano'n, Mr. President. Why are we complicating things?
I don't think we're complicating things. As a matter of fact, we're probably simplifying them in as much as we are all set for the hybrid election and we'd like to prepare for that for 2022. Ito, manual po to. Another complication kasi nga, ibang-iba naman yung eleksyon ng manual kesa sa hybrid na bago at yung existing automated. So napakadaming gagawin between now and then. And at the same time, umaalma rin yung ating barangay officials kasi bitin nga yung kanilang termino.
Kung May 2021, mabibitin ng termino?
Well,
So,
3 years po sila, pero yun nga, ang nais natin lahat, talagang bigyan ng fresh mandate ang sino man national at local officials na papasok. And thereafter, gawin ng regular lahat ng barangay and SK elections 1 year after the national and local. Para hindi na papalit-palit, hindi na parati na lang pinopostpone at inaamyandahan yung batas, katulad ngayon.
yeah. May pinulong pa sa akin yung staff ko. Ano rin pagkakaiba kung 1 year before or 1 year after?
Malaking bagay po.
Ano po yung bagay na malaki?
1 year before, as we saw in the past, it becomes a proxy war at the barangay level. Nagte-testing lahat ng national, lahat ng mayor, kung sino yung mga bata-bata nilang barangay. At least pagkatapos po, talagang mas maayos na at fresh mandate yung mga bagong administrasyon.
Anyway, I'm not convinced but I will vote in favor of that measure.
Thank you very much. Pwede na rin po, Mr. President.
You're the leader.
Mr. President, we have one more interpolator, Senator Ralph Recto, but he requested if we can ask on Monday, Mr. President. So with that,
We leave it up to you.
yes, Mr. President. He's our Senate President Pro Tem. He's my boss also, so he's winking at me. So it's on Monday, Mr. President. Mr.
Alright.
President, I move to suspend consideration of the bill of our Honorable Senator IMEE MARCOS, Senate Bill number 1043. I so move.
All right, but as long as you guarantee that the Senate Bill 1055 will go first before the interpellation.
Yes, Mr.
Because
President.
the interpellation of the President Pro Tem might last about 2 or 3 hours.
Yes, Mr. President. I just hope that by that time our chair, I just hope that by that time our chairman of the Committee on Justice will be doing much better.
Happen about. All
He's a
right.
bit sick.
All right. So any objection? Hearing none. Consideration is suspended.
So, President, may I ask for a 1-minute Senate suspension?
1 minute, Senate minute. You mean?
1 Senate minute suspension.
Session suspended.
But
for-
before we suspend, Mr. President, we'd just like to recognize we have students. We have students from San Beda.
1,000 cluster precincts out of the 389,000 established precincts. Now, Your Honor, please, based on the current statement of allotment, obligations, and balances of the COMELEC, it still has a balance of 3.7 billion in its current budget, but these are already earmarked as follows: 1 billion pesos for the preparatory activities of the SK and barangay election. So there is actually a 1 billion budget that they have allotted out of their savings of 3.7 billion.
My information, Minority Leader, is that in fact the 1 billion is called from the savings. It was not a separate item.
Okay.
However, as you rightly cited, 1 billion was earmarked for early procurements involving the carbonless paper, ballot paper, other accountable and non-accountable forms. Not a cent has as yet been expended. I am guaranteed.
Very good, because in that case, then we can reduce further the proposed budget for 2020 of the COMELEC by 1 billion, because there is a 1 billion earmark for an election which will not take place.
That is correct. They are already resigned to that. As I spoke to them earlier, you should be decreased by 1 billion.
1 billion more. 1 billion more than the 5.7 billion.
That's correct. A total of 6.7 po.
All right. With that understanding, Mr. President, I think this representation can terminate the interpellation, and we will just await the amendments in order that we can vote properly on this matter.
Do I take it, Mr. Minority Leader, that for the 2019 budget, they indeed have already a budget if elections were going to be held for this October?
Like and subscribe. Watch the previous video. Thank you for watching.